gonna do? It's alright by me. You make me feel so brand new. I think there's still a TD up here on the right. I think it's going to hurt me, but at some point, heavy tank got to go be a heavy tank. Ah, he's over there. Yep, that's the one I was worried about, the ISU 152. And he hath just fired his big boomstick. And that means he gets another one from me. Niet, niet, niet. Why did he sneak that one in? Did he go through the hatch? He went through the hatch. Jeez, that's a ballsy shot at that range. I guess he didn't have a lot of other options. A lot of other options. Well, hello there, humans, hippies and earthlings. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whether you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. You're doing it with me. Update day, baby. Update day, baby. Let's change the title to Update Day, baby. World of Tanks Blitz Nirvana with the big unit, aka Hot Diggity Daddy Bushka. What a fucking title. What a ripper. They'll never see it coming. They'll never see it coming. Ah, yeah. Good morning from Redfern. Glennie R. Hope you're doing well. Redfern, where I played many a gig. The Austral Hotel. We had a residency there for about a year and a half. Played a lot of gigs there. Had a lot of steaks, drank a lot of schooners. Oh, baby. Yeah. Got a lot of Redfern amigos. My favourite restaurant in the whole world is just near there. It is the No Names at the Erskineville Bolo. I grew up going to No Names in Stanley Street in Darlinghurst, Surrey Hills. And it is a strong family vibe for us there. I was there as a little baby when I couldn't even walk. Dad used to go to the Easter show, and he had a stand in the Easter show in the old Horden Pavilion with the... Anyway, long story short, good stuff. G'day all. Urco Bolo. Not a bad joint, the Urco Bolo. Desperately hoping against hope to get down here before the bad boys put one in the side of me. Let's not do anything crazy here. Let's just be a heavy tank, doing heavy tank things. If you think I am going around that corner, you are sadly mistaken. I can't believe he did that. But the smash is like, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, lads, the smasher says we're going in for a win. They are the hit. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who don't have enough frontal armor, so let's not give in. There's a choice we're making. It's saving our own lives. It's true. You wish you were really 100, but you're not, so that's how it's going to be. Oh, that's heartbreaking, but not for me. Beautiful doses of mid-sized German alpha. Accurate when placed on the body of a very, very good armor profile. I will be following the footy more closely in the future as my team is coming back. The North Sydney Bears coming back as the Perth Reds. The Perth Bears. I have had Manly as my kind of second team for a long time now. But they've never been the sole focus of my heart's delight. I had a horrible experience of losing my team, and then it never got to come back. But if they bring them back, I will be bona fide, dyed in the wool, absolutely deliriously happy. And the story is they're coming. Stand aside. Here come the mighty Bears. My uncle played reserve grade in the NRL for North Sydney, and him and my dad and that were good mates with Donnie McKinnon and a lot of the other Bears guys. And my brother's father-in-law was a absolute superstar for the Bears. Not as good as someone like Johnny Gray, but certainly right up there. So yeah. Bring back the Bears. There's a new line. Sure as hell I'll run the new line. What's the new line? Said the man who has not been paying attention at all. Is it European? Usually is. What's the new line? I know. Yes, it's this thing, isn't it? Let's research. Purchase. Instant upgrade. Yes. Research. Purchase. Instant upgrade. Research. Purchase. Instant upgrade. If it was always this easy. I spent 20,000 gold on my personal account to get the Caro the other day because I've been wanting to get that thing forever. Anyway, let's go. French mediums. Here we go. I remember playing this, but it was a long time ago, the Murat. AMX 1324. Medium tank, tier 8. Let's see how she goes. Tech tree only. Whoa. Who are you? I thought it was the AMX. Oh, that's tier 7. Holy hell, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look, economics, mate. Crew mastery was always just an artificial, arbitrary number that they put in there to make you grind. And I think they've come to realize that people just want to play. And I know for us old hardheads, it's like, oh, no one learns anything. It's like, bullshit, man. Like, a bad player is still a bad player. And putting a bad player in a tank and making them grind crew is just asking to be disappointed. It's all well and good when you're farming them up, but it's not so much fun when they're on your team watching a mouse with 50% turn rate, or, like, it's just not fun. This is wild. This thing looks insane. This thing looks absolutely nutty. 2 shells in the magazine. So I'm guessing this is like a Tech Tree Barask, 201 AP, 300 alpha. 8 degrees down. Let's have a look at Armor Inspector. Is there an update here for Armor Inspector? Okay. Tier 8 medium Francais. I'm going to have to update it. 1 second, boys and girls. 1 second. Just uno memento, please. Yeah, there's no update. That's upsetting. I guess it only just came out today. Never mind. Righto, we'll just have to go with what the, yeah, there's no Iraq in there, is there? No, there's not. All right, let's play this thing. Camo? No, that looks terrible. I mean, that doesn't look any better, but let's go traditional Francais, hey? All the way, parlez-vous, Francais. Equipment. Have a look at those guns again. 90 millimeter, 105. 300 alpha, 1999. 2 shells, only, yeah, definitely the top gun. All right, cool. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that lower glacis. So economics, mate, is talking about, basically, right? Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I'm not in Grump. There is someone that has I don't know how I got kicked out, but I did. I got kicked out of Grump somehow, and we could never get the clan back. And there's someone who has the leadership of the clan. They just don't respond to questions or chats. And it's a pain in the ass, but I don't think we're ever getting it back. Yeah, I don't know. Roy Harper, I have no strong opinions. So, I didn't check the HE pen. That's unfortunate. I'm not going up there. Hello. Wow. Okay, that was exciting. Well, first impressions are that the gun is not very accurate. My brother in tanks, what are you doing there? Less than happy with the performance of the gun. Less than happy so far. It's missing all those wide open shots that you'd love to think it wouldn't miss. Lorraine 42, would you like to shoot this guy? G'day, Skip Dreadman. How you doing, big buddy? Whoa. I hit that young man for 467, or young lady. That was a lot of boom on the stick. Good trades. Good trades, bro. Good trades. Great trades. The kind of trades that I'm right into. Look at the lower glacier shots. It's like a box. It's like a freaking box. Now I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. Oh, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you and I. Plenty of chicken left on these bone because these are big bopping tanks. Well, she's certainly coming back to Jesus with the accuracy since our early issues with Le Swindler. With my body and soul, I love you more than you'll ever know. So, your slow Chinese 120 does not bother me, my friend. Be afraid to lose control. Just remember, no T-49. Don't take my Chinese tank, you dirty grub. That's 5K right there for a young bloke doing his best from the bush of Sydney. No, 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 no. Miss, you dirty monster. You're the one thing I can't get enough of. Let me tell you something. This could be love because I had the time of my life. It's like a burrasque. It's a burrasque. It's a tech tree burrasque. I've got the game sound here. Sorry, my apologies. That seems like enough for a mastery. Seems like a pretty solid mastery. Good start. Good start. That could be the ugliest tank I've ever seen. It looks like, as someone mentioned, it looks like an amphibious vehicle. Mikey F said it. Looks like an amphibious tank. Look at it. It's a boat. Hang on 1 second. Got to do something here. Okay, back. Oh, here we go again. So, I mean, it's got frigal armor. It doesn't have super high HE pen, but it does have a high HE damage. 375 is a lot. Maxing out at 469. So we were 2 off a max roll. That was just a natural max roll, just about, right? At one of the 2 hotels. You suck, Henry. And I'm just fair. You've got me straight away. I'm just savoring familiar sight. We shared some history this time and night. And I've forgotten. Oh, the flame trees that drive a weary driver. And there's nothing else can set fire to this town. There's no change, there's no trace. Everything within its place just makes it harder to believe she won't be around. It's good to know that the game has started and in typical North American fashion, everyone's angry. Everybody angry. Everybody getting angry. Oh. Here's the Defender Mark 1. Yeah. I don't know. We don't really have anyone here to support that guy. I don't know why our Tiger 1 is there, but he is. And something just hit that AMX for 400 and... Right, well... And now the Tiger 1 is driving forward. In more news, it's my fault. Oh, okay. Good on you. I'm not going to explain to you why it is not my fault, but congratulations. Awesome. Wow, he missed. I don't think I'm going to get away from him, but I'm going to try. Number 1 is to find some friends who will say you're doing well. And after all this time, you boys look just the same. Oh, it's me and the Emil. That's good. In other news, I am sure we're about to find out why this is all my fault. Watch the all chat. There we go. Tiger is saying nice work, dumb. Yeah, which is fair enough. Like, I agree. Nice work. Definitely a me problem. Definitely a me problem. Give me a look at the ads. There shouldn't be any ads going on. Let me see. I will choose how mid-rolls appear. Change the ad settings. They redid them. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they were going on there. I don't know what's this? What? Everyone is getting a thumbs down. He's going through the whole team. This guy got a thumbs up. I got a broken heart. And this guy got a thumbs down. Look, it's a beautiful world we live in. A sweet romantic place. Beautiful people everywhere. The way they comb their hair. It makes me want to say, it's a beautiful world. I love how the tier 7 went to the flank with no one spotted and was surprised when he overextended and got absolutely hammered. And it was my fault. I mean, I've been listening. I've had people tell me I've been too aggressive on the North American live streams, and I've toned down the rhetoric. We're now taking it real easy. North America, baby, Graham Cochran. It's only North America. All right, here we go. Third game in this. This might be the last game in this one. Then we'll try the tier 9. Have a croissant on me. Babeh! Babeh! Thank you, Babeh. You're a good man. Lost, says the Object 252U. Solid start for the young bloke from Balgala. Our whole team has come out and their team has not. Well, since some weird early stuff, this gun has actually performed really well. We're just queuing up for shots around here. Good fun for everyone. Hit him, but didn't have the pen to really make that stick. This poor KV5, he's done the right thing. He's like, guys, anyone? Bueller? I don't like the odds of you living through this next 20 seconds, mate. How is that KV5 still up? What a legend. You've met your nemesis. I am Amphibious Barask. I swim and I also drive in circles around people. Look at me. You can't tell if that's my bum or my wang. Like, which one is the winner? Who knows? Amphibious Barask asks no questions, tells you no lies. Well done. So that's a pretty freaking solid tank. Just stock standard French Baraski. Thanks for ASCII. Let's go for the Project Louis. Not to be outdone in the I like to cross small stagnant bodies of water competition. Project Louis is right there. Again, with the huge ass, an ass only a mother could love. And, you know, look at that. That is a lot of forehead showing right there. Thanks very much, buddy. Actually, I prefer that one. Is there anything special in the equipment stakes? No. What about in the consumables? I don't like the loadout. I like it to be done like this. Okay. Let's have a look at the gun. It's got a tier 9 105 again, 105 again, and it has an emergency track, which is very cool. So you could possibly get away with running the one single multi-kit here, but it seems pointless because I don't think there's anything else worthwhile. There's not. So it's a nice feather to have in the cap, but it's not a big deal. The 105, 330 alpha, so you get a little bump there. 2 shells in the magazine again, 430 alpha on the HE, which is very good, but again, no bump, corresponding bump in HE pen. So it's going to be rear shots and German TDs only. 8 degrees of gun depression seems very, very standard. She's nimble. 22 power to weight ratio isn't crazy. Let me see. It's good, but it's not crazy. That's for sure. Let me have a quick look at Blitz stars at the tank compare and see if it's up here yet. Tank compare. Add tank. Tier 9, medium, French. Yeah, she's not up there yet. Not to worry. I don't know what the terrain resistance stats are. I'd be interested to know. Yeah, if you don't need a large sum, the sum is getting larger and larger. Louis, is that what you're talking about, Random Demon? It's not really my cup of tea. I was into that when I was young. I didn't mind Louis. The Kingsman, I think it was, who released that. Waiting to get into a tier 9 game. And the problem we have is a matchmaker that's going to try and put you with only tier 9 players because it's the tank's first 10 games, which means it's probably the toughest here out of 8, 9, and 7 to match into as an only tier 9 game. Yeah, it was the Kingsman. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night already gone. Walking into Sunday, and I find that all desires are gone. I could walk forever, I don't mind. Show me the light, you're calm. You're looking at like standard B, Skoda T50, T54E1. Those are the comparison shoppers for your tier 9 magazine tanks. And they all have between 300 and 350 alpha. So you're right in the middle of that. 350 is the standard B. 310 is the T54E1. All of those have 3 shots though. They all have 3-shot magazines. Now, well, not magazines. The standard B obviously has a different feel to it, but there is a 3-second gap between the burst on those. How long is your shot clock on this thing? 2.4. That's pretty good. That's it's actually no, that's right in the middle again because the Skoda's 2.1 and the T54E1 is 2.5. DPM, you're right there as well. The T54E1 is highest at 2800, but you're at 2566. It's pretty much right in line with the standard B and the Skoda. Your dispersion is you're pretty much the same. You're a little bit higher than the others with the Project Louis, the Project L. Your reload's 13 second. Right. Well, I mean, the standard B's got an auto reloader, so it's different again. Okay. Let's see. I didn't forget about the guitar channel economics. I just ran out of time. Like, I just don't have time to do more channels. It's weird because I've been working so hard on guitar lately, but only in like the off moments. Here we go. Speaking of 54E1, there is one. So this thing is right in the middle. All those tanks, I think, are also gun depression tanks, or just about. What do I like about it? Well, it's got a very low profile turret, and you've got 8 degrees of gun depression, which if you look, that sits right over the front of it. So you should be able to get the gun down to shoot things without actually getting hammered. I'll have to get a HE shell into this waffle just to see how it looks, but we'll see. Well, we're 3 tanks up. Let's go and have a crack, shall we? Oh, no, 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 no. Well, he's got Spore Liner, which is disgusting and should be outlawed in all like-minded people. I think he tried to hit me with the good stuff. I am not hanging around, buddy. Why are you all looking at me? The hell are you all doing here? There's 3 of you for 1 tank. Why is there a Yag Tiger and a KPZ and the K91's coming back and they're all looking at me? What are you doing? You absolute grubs. Righto. Well, the emerald's not actually there, so that's exciting. I didn't love the concept one. I preferred the Leopard PTA, and I did that last. I did that last stream actually. I really just didn't like it. It didn't really seem to me that it made a lot of sense. Why is okay? We got like, oh god, oh god. Oh dear. It's right in front of you. Get in the cap. Get in C. We've found the 8th player for the red team. He is actively sabotaging all chances of victory. Oh. Oh. Holy balls, the NA experience. My problem with the concept is that it is not anything like, it's a balanced tank. If you don't want to muck around with grinding tanks, then sure, buy a concept, but the PTA has much, much better DPM, better penetration, and has a much better gun, right? It lacks 2 degrees of gun depression, which is a fair cop. But the PTA is way more mobile. 65 kilometers an hour top speed versus a 55 top speed. The power to weight ratio is 12% better on the PTA at 25.5. You've got the same terrain resistance stats, right? So you've got a higher top end, better power to weight, same terrain resistance stats. There's no comparison. The PTA is just a better tank. And sure, the PTA has no armor, but the concept has no real practical armor. Come on, like the concept's armor is just dog poop. You saw me screw that up. I should have had another 1,500 damage, but I was like, let's see what we've got. We're up by 3 tanks. Let's see what it looks like. And sure enough, I should have realized that one of my tanks had no opposable thumbs and was suffering from severe lack of ability. She's a bit sluggish. She's not the fastest. Oh, my friend. Really? Okay. I need to check out the view range. This is where I think you're going to find that this tank goes okay, is on these kind of slopes. Is that a defender? You've only got 8 degrees of gun depression, but look how the gun is really high up in the turret. I mean, it doesn't actually look like it would be physically possible, but where it is. But anyway. I do like that about it. It reminds me of the Swedish tanks when they went into siege mode in PC. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, dude. Yep, sure. Look at how big his turret is. Look how there's very little... Hi, how you going? I mean, I know you've done all that. How'd it work out for you? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing one tank. I think there's still a medium, the Progetto, over on the right side. Oh, he's at the back, role-playing a TD. Cool. G'day, Team Trouble. Good to see you, buddy. I am very interested to see what that looks like. The armor on that turret. You never really know from this. It doesn't really tell you much. Turret front is 110, 60 and 60, right? But it's, I mean, I just want to check and make sure it's not on armor inspector yet. Tier 9, France. It's just not there. I wonder if it's on PC. What's the foudre look like? No, that's not it. Tier 9, mate. Is it a light on PC? No, it's not on. It just doesn't exist on PC. Like many of the tanks that we have in Blitz. How are you getting adverts? I don't understand. I've got a thing up here. I've clicked on it. Delay ads. I don't want ads. It's fucking doing ads. Excuse me. Excuse. Choose how mid-roll. Insert ads manually. Yeah, I don't understand why you guys are getting ads. It's really annoying for me. You think it's found its way to Blitz, Stan? Come on. Come on. No, no way. In ratings, I know it's happened. I 100% know it's happened in ratings. Absolutely no. Here we go. Another one. bearing in mind all these tanks look spectacular in their own tier compared to how they're going to look against up-tiered. And that could also be a fact that, you know, I'm always going to do better against same tier opposition than I am going to be when up-tiered. So it makes it tough. I do like the way, I've not really seen this design before, and I really do like it. It reminds me heaps of the Swedish TDs in PC, which I really enjoyed. I had a Swedish TD in PC that had like 260 millimeters of pen on its standard AP rounds at tier 8. It was like no gold required, just spank it. Right, well, we've got 4 people in spawn. That's an interesting thing. Are there really no... There's 1, 2, 3, 4... There's a heap of people coming around this corner. What is going on here? This is the weirdest freaking meta. Just trying to get shots into this Chimera. Shit, that's a lot less gun depression than I'd like. Wow. I don't know what the meta is on North America. I only know that I am constantly amazed at the meta on North America. Oh, yeah. Where the hell even is he? Way to win from that red spawn. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. We'll never know. What is this meta you speak of? Oh my God. I mean, it does feel a little like that. What is this? Oh, this is me editing. Okay. Sweep the leg, Johnny. G'day, X-Rock. How you doing? Rachel, how you doing? Rachel, don't listen to him. The best thing you can do if you are a player that is 40% and around that mark and looking to get better is play like a heavy tank and learn to side scrape, and then follow another heavy tank in, or just hold a position. What you're going to do that way is you're not going to bleed as many hit points. You're not going to get bled out as easily, right? And you're going to do a job. So you give yourself a job at the start of the match, then you go and do that job, and then you move on with life. You're not going to start winning 70% of the games, but you're going to move your win rate up from 40 to 50%. Just, look, Rachel, I'll show you what I mean, right? Pick a tank that is a good heavy tank. Like, I was playing one earlier. This is an outstanding heavy tank, right? A Tiger 2, okay? And you can do this with TDs as well. If you want to play TDs, you follow the map. I'll show you what I do when I get in a game, okay? The first thing I do when I get in the game, and this is the number one thing every player should do when they get into a game of World of Tanks Blitz. And if you do this, it will up your win rate. It will put you on the right path towards your blue 60% or your green 50%, whatever floats your boat and makes you happy, right? And this is particularly important. The first thing you're going to do is look at the teams. Okay? You have one heavy tank on your team. That's me. They have 2 heavy tanks. We have 3 TDs and 3 lights and mediums. That dictates that I'm not going to go here alone. I am going to go with my team. That move right there, instead of just driving down there, is probably going to make you more likely to win the game, right? That thing. Read the team. This SP1C has delusions of grandeur. He might be the world's greatest player. He's got no camo. I don't know. So we're reading the team. Okay? And then we're going to give ourselves a position. The tunnels up here are incredibly important. It might hurt us crossing to get there, but what we're going to do is we're going to go up the top and we're going to make sure that our team holds that position, right? Hey, Boris. And we're not necessarily going to do a massive amount of damage, but we are going to hold our position, right? So here we are. We're at the top. Just by moving here, I am going to stop that Chimera and that Cannon Panzer from getting stuck into my ERAC 105, right? They cannot come around that corner now without doing something in front of my gun. So it means that my team gets shots for free and a day. They don't have to worry about any kind of side shots. And look, now they're being aggressive. Now they're together. Their heavies went the heavy route. Look, there's 2 heavies down at C. They didn't read the teams. And by the time they get to the fight, the game's going to be over. I've not even fired a shot here. And it's not great if you want to have amazing stats and all that kind of thing. But just by not giving your gun away, you will do so much to help your team from being bad. And I'm just going to make trades. You've got a lot of hit points in a Tiger, right? You get to this point in the game, and if you can turn everything into a trade, I'm simply turning it into a trade, right? Not hard. And now we're playing guns. 2 guns on 6 guns. Wow, making trades still. Making trades. Just making trades. I'm going frontal armor into these guys, and all the damage is going into the heavy tank on this team. All the damage is going into me. All the guys with high DPM. They're getting to walk around and do whatever the hell they want. That's Blitz 101, Rachel. If you want to get better at Blitz, watch that and just do that kind of shit. And sometimes you'll go there and your team will inexplicably go somewhere else, or they'll leave you alone, or something bad will happen. That's 1,500 damage, 1,500 blocked, a win. That's the number one rule. Just actually look at it. Actually look at every game you get into and say, what is the team list telling me is going to happen in this match? What is the team list saying is going to happen in this match? And half the time, just reading the teams correctly and then playing in a tank that's slow enough for you not to fuck up will get you wins. I heartily recommended using and getting to use a strong side scraping heavy, learning how to side scrape and then just doing your job. Or you can likewise do that in a TD, but the TD thing is a little different. I'll show you the TD thing. Find a TD that's got a good gun. I'd probably recommend one that's not super fast either to start with. But what's a TD that's got a nice gun but has a little bit of armor, isn't super quick. I mean, and especially if you're going to grind credits, it's not a bad thing. This'll do just fine, right? This is great. This is a great credit grinding. It's got a tier 10 gun. It has 400 alpha. It's pretty quick and it's got some reasonable armor. Not great. It is pretty good for its tier, but and what we're going to do here is as a TD, people fail so miserably because what they do is they go straight back to the positions they went to when they had that big game, right? And that's a mistake. Okay, what's the pen on the HE on this again? 61, yeah. Okay. And so this is really, don't worry about the getting less stuff and all that. And I would absolutely turn off do not receive messages from friends. And I would absolutely turn off all chat if you're doing this. And that's how we play. You're not gonna play mediums, you're not gonna play lights. You play mediums and lights when you're bored with that because you understand everything that's happening. You're noticing everything that's going on around you. Your map awareness is good and you're capable of, influencing the game. Okay. So what we're going to do here is really, really straightforward. Look at the team lists. We've got 4 heavy tanks, right? The VK100-01P is an outstanding side scraper. Your Tiger P is a pretty good heavy, and we're just going to wait. We're not going to move for the first 10 seconds of this game. We're going to see where the tanks go. Skoda's going this way. That's a good tank to cover. It's a good tank to cover, no problems. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover that Skoda. We're just going to cover the Skoda, right? And our aim here is to do more damage than we have hit points, okay? Now, don't go too far forward. That line there on the screen in the middle, that's where your gun can see, right? We're now covering a tank. There is spotting in front of me, okay? There is spotting in front of me. There is absolutely no problems. I'm supporting a tank. I'm not doing anything stupid. I'm not bleeding hit points. He's looking inside rail. No one on the map is spotted yet, okay? They're doing absolutely fucking baffling stuff. That's a TD down here. That is a prime example of a TD being out of position. So we're counting tanks again. There's 4 tanks spotted. We're missing 3 tanks. 2 of them, one of them is a TD and is probably going to be high. The Skoda's pushed all the way through. We've now got options. We can go behind other tanks, right? Oh, that's really unlucky for that guy. We don't want to be the tip of the spear. We're a TD. We're a support TD. We're going to support this Skoda T56. He's got to be careful. He's right side. Yeah, that's exactly what we thought. Right side's going to be an issue. But we can see that. We can support him. We're not interested in being a hero. We want to win games and we want to get better at the game. Our heavies have gone down. The ISU is there. The Lerva is just down here. We now are going to get our gun down here. Look at this. We're not the heroes of the piece. We are also not the villains. And now we can just go and make some trades. I said Lerva, I meant Death Star. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Right? This isn't about me doing big damage. This isn't about doing a mastery game. This is simple blitz. We're not chasing because there's an ISU 152 there. It's not incumbent on me to actually make this game a win. It's incumbent on them. I'm capping. I've just capped. He's run away from the cap. There were all those tanks down and he's just run away from the cap. God knows why. Who can say? They're all mysteries. So, again, easy way to play, right? This is a really good tank. It's a great tank to have if you want to earn credits and not take a whole lot of risks. G'day, Green Bean. Good to see you. 1,500 damage and a win. 1,500 damage and a win. Neither of them were games where I put any real effort in apart from making sure I was following my team. This guy's not even a great player. He's good, 55%, 1,400, but he's not a unicum. But if he had been pushed by anyone, I would have farmed all the damage off him. So you're going to have games where you do 1,000, right? But you're going to have many, 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 many more games where you do 2K and a little bit above when people pop in and start getting involved in the action and you're farming hit points off your teammates who are heavy tanks, which is their role. Like bounce tanks, hold points, get caps. And you're also going to have a lower floor. You're going to have a much lower floor. You're not going to have these kind of games all the time where you're doing 0. I have more 0 games than you should be having if you're playing like that, right? So just try that. Find a TD you like that's got a bit of an armor profile. Find a heavy you like that's got a bit of an armor profile. Follow the heavies. Hold strong points for your team. And just ignore the rest. It's all faff. Anyway, that concludes the answer to Rachel's question. I hope she enjoyed it. I don't know why there's ads. I've told you. I don't know why the ads are coming in automatically. I have 100% not included ads. I'm turning monetization off. I hope you can still make super chats. Can you still do super chats? I'm worried now that you can't do super chats. Green Bean, I'm having a hard time at tier 10. Okay, you know what? Let's play the new tier 10, Frenchie. So we get in the games. Is there a legendary camo? Is the shop selling a legendary camo for this thing? There's some kind of thing they want money for to get camos, the new Frenchies. Any of that happening? No, can't do it. Okay, no worries. We'll just get a bog standard camo. G'day, Bobby Hopper. How you doing, big buddy? Good to see you on the stream again. Team Trouble. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Right, let's have a look at this. 2 shots again. 370 alpha though on these. 14.8, 2.4 between. 56, you're only getting a little bit of a HE pen improvement, which is fair enough. You also have the same emergency track, which is a nice thing. We'll enrich it just so we earn more money. I don't know why. It works. Thank you very much, guys, for showing me that it works. I do appreciate it. Okay, tier 10. In World of Tanks Blitz, please. Tier 10 French medium. The only thing popping up is the AMX 30B. Yeah. Not to worry. I am very, very aware that this is just a big, ugly looking thing. It's got 8 degrees of gun depression, 9 degrees, which is nice. You don't have the huge bulbous thing on top that you get on the AMX 30B. Look at those tracks. What the Caterpillar stuff. Like this is an interesting vehicle. And look at that ass. Oh my God. Okay, let's give this a shot. Green Bean T10 is the hardest tier to do it at because the tiers at 8, 9, 10 and all that, like tier 10 is like supersized. Everything gets more DPM and wild skills and gimmicks and things. And that means that there is a real narrowing of the window you have, the mistakes you can make, right? It's very tough. I am lineman for the county, and I ride the main road. Looking, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you sing, I hear your voices in the wire. Something along those lines. I can hear you through the line. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I really screwed that up. I was so worried about the words to Wichita lineman that I absolutely screwed it up. I know I need a small vacation. Rolled to 1. But it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the rain. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. That's that high Jimmy Webb song right there. That Vickers is going to pop around the back here for sure. Come on. He has to, right? So, Green Bean, I fucked up big time at the beginning, and I absolutely deserved to get hammered. But Omayo, Cleveland, Ohio, I also calmed down again. See how I hit the engine boost before I took that shot? I know I need a... Watch out, watch out, watch out. Here he comes. He's going to spot me. I've got to be very careful. Yep. I don't know where he is. I knew that Vickers was coming. Really? Oh! I hear you singing through... That T100 LT is going to take out everyone over there. Good on him. Deserves it. Yeah. I know. It's easy to get antsy for damage, but that took 4 minutes, that battle. We had 3 minutes left at the end of it, and we won it. And I did just over 3K. I think it was 3,086. Oh, I did nearly 4K. I did nearly 4,000 damage, man. And it took 3 minutes. It's so easy to get antsy for damage. And North America, particularly North America, as I'm finding out, the smoother and slower you are on North America, the better you're going to do. It really does seem like a server that doesn't like strong aggressive metas. And I've been struggling with that. In this stream, we're going real smooth and it's working a lot better. Well, it worked a lot better last stream too, to be honest. We'll see how it goes for the rest of it. Repositioning is good, but sometimes you just got to hold. Sometimes you really do just have to hold. So they've got 3 red meds and lights, and I don't know what this turret is like. I really don't. It does have 9 degrees of gun depression though, which means we won't have to expose too much of it. Where'd he shoot then? Where'd he hit then? I'm not sure. You're a rich girl, but you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. Run the spore liner or come second, pretty much. You can rely... What are you doing, bro? You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch, girl. But you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can say money, but it won't get you too far, get you too far. And high and dry, that was Too Adventurous by half. Not the play. And that's exactly what I'm talking about you shouldn't do, right? Coming out sideways against a red team, even if unspotted, you're right next to a tank that is spotted. Go for it. Object wants that AMX 50B. Is it too much to give? 'Cause you're bound to live for the thrill of it all. Whoa, you rich girl. We're missing a tank. That's 4 spotted. We're missing a TD. The grill. Where is the grill? Is he still down there? There he is. We're no longer missing a tank. Is it too much to give? 'Cause you're bound to live for the thrill of it all. Whoa, you're a rich girl. You're a rich girl. Oh, you're a rich bitch, rich girl. Everyone wants that last touch of paradise. Just Barask plus dad bod. That is such a good call, man. That is such a good call. Oh, that's the mastery. Didn't get a mastery last game. How much do we have last game? Oh, that was under 4K. Okay, cool. I'm really liking this. Really liking this line because do you like the Barask? If you like the Barask, then you're going to really like the line. That's all there is. STB and a Marat. I am so tempted to go up. Fight that feeling. Fight that feeling. I am not going up, man. I will set up to shoot the guys. No one went up. Everyone's sooked out. I love it. Everyone and their dog was like, yep, not doing it. That's Sheridan. Surely he's right there. I want to cross to get to the Sheridan. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go. Oh, far out. He's come out just as I've done that. Going for a full reload. But I'm going to keep spotting here just in case. Haven't seen the Sheridan for a bit. Okay, we're going to roll forward. See, there's two TDs in spawn behind me who have shots at nothing. I think the Jaegeru is moving, but I'm not certain. Here's a Sherry. Oh, nice return of serve. I did not think he'd do it. He just blind shot that and he got it too. Good on him. See how slow we were there, Green Bean? Really slow. We only did 2,400. I don't really care. We didn't contest the hill. We would have been dead if we had contested the hill. No doubt. We just weren't quick enough. They had a medium platoon that were both waited for the hill to pop. I will be 100% honest. This is my worst map in Blitz. This is my worst map. I struggle so much on this map. we have 4 mediums and lights. We've only got the 1 TD. Mate, listen, you're either pregnant or you're not. You can't be a little bit. Just let's have a go. That Minotauro's there. They've obviously gone the other side. Whoa! But if we don't get across here, then the Minotauro is going to hold that. See, what I did there, it's not perfect, but I stopped the Minotauro from just going hull down and looking straight up. So he knows now that if he comes out, he's going to get hammered. He can't come out. See how his turret's turning? Turret turning is the death of good gameplay. If you're turret turning, things aren't going great. Bloody mouses. Here comes the Marat. I'm just trying to stop him from coming up this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't muck around here. We're running away. Go for a full reload, reset, get back to the team. They've got 1 isolated rhinoceronte, but that's a lot of tank to deal with. Yeah, still easily the map I struggle the most with, this map. Whoa, there he is. This might look like I'm doing nothing, but we're capping that B cap and we're up a tank. So these guys are together. The Marat has to come around here somewhere and we're still missing the Sheridan. Fire out, there he is. We're not missing him any longer. Now we're leaving. 3 tanks left. We know where every single one of them is. Get behind your heavies and just farm a little bit of damage off them and make sure they don't get smashed from the back end. Still got a TD left. I thought he'd be in C. He is. It's a Minotauro. Some people are good enough to do 3K every game. If I play like this and I do 2.5K, 2.5K, 4.5K, 3.5K, that's a really good session for me. Like that for me, I'm not like, I'm never going to be a 70% solo player. I'll give you low 60s, but I can do it consistently. Just, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Yeah, Fatness was a pro. I mean, Fatness was legit a pro. He was a better player than me when I first met him, and he didn't get worse. Okay, I'm going to A. No, I'm not. Rest of the team is going that side. And the Badger is AFK. So I'm coming this side as well. Oh, Badger. Badger's going to be a TD, so it's not a big deal. If I'm going to be here, I may as well do something that actually helps my team win. So I'm going to cap C instead of faffing about. Really? Okay. That was weird. If you're wondering why I was going up like that, it was so that the 215B that I was pretty sure was over here didn't get free shots. I don't know what's going on there. It's hitting invisible objects. It's really frustrating. I'm not pushing into that side. It's pointless. They're all coming over this side. I'm going to go over here and support the Foch. Probably my worst game so far, but 2 of those shots have been inexplicable. Okay, if you're wondering what my issue here is, autoloaders are great at taking ground. They're great at dumping clips. What they are not good at is holding that ground. So I'm okay because I've got 4 tanks behind me and I feel I can get a little bit more excitable. Wow. This is the first time the guns really let me down. Rocks 2, Bushka nil. For those about 2 rocks, we salute you. I'm so proud of you all. I really am so proud of you all. Those about 2 rocks, we salute you. Oh. And they said we'd never make it. Worst game we've had yet. I'm excited about most of the map changes. The thing I don't like is losing Canal. I love Canal. I love Canal. Canal's amazing. Anyway. Oh, I'm a big fan of the Marat. This is a good tank, man. This is a real good tank. I love Castilla. Castilla. lot of Marats, a lot of them sporting the traditional French camos, which I think is kind of cool. Some would consider this to be a little aggressive. Yeah, there we go. Going to reload. He's not going to pop up again. He's not an idiot. Leopard. They're capping B though. There's a Marat in B. No one spotted up top, so I'm just holding. Got a little bit of cover on the inside from that Minotauro. And there's an E100 behind me, so I'm not fussed. I'm happy. They can have B until we figure out where everyone is. That Marat's going to try and go over and help him. I'm going to get side shots in him. Okay, so we've been playing for 1:15 and we've hit 2 shots. If we hit 2 shots a minute for the next 3 or 4 minutes, we'll do fine. Minotauro's down, so the flank is about to become very, very unstable. We are moving. We can actually clear this Marat, but the VK's rolled in sideways, so I think it's a little dangerous. He missed. That's gold. Oh, you are fucking kidding. That was not good news. I did not think that 183 was going to make that shot. He absolutely did. I gambled against it. Gambled against it and came away a loser. Fair enough. It's not all done yet. Yeah, it's done now. It's done now. You can't win every game, and we had won every game, even when we played badly. So we were due. Absolutely due. 183 didn't bounce that one. Oh, bad play by me. Oh, who was that from? Jack Cooper. What you do when Jack Cooper and co get really upset is you give him a fist bump. They completely bamboozles Jack and his mates. So we had won a lot. Think we were due. I think we were due, boys. Lads, I believe we might have been due a couple of losses. Here they come. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. I think that's the wrong key. Life is older, older than the tree. It sounds a little bit too deep for me. Younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. Chat ban's not a terrible idea. Asia's horrific economics, you know that. Absolutely horrific. Look at this, such a weird thing. So, see the gun? See how the gun makes the turret pop up? It's really odd, isn't it? I like it though. Don't get me wrong, I like it. So their light tank is down there, which is great. That means their medium tank might be up here. I haven't checked view ranges on this thing yet. What is their med? They've got a Murat and their light is a 132-1. Foch and an Object 268. He's looking, he's like, where the hell am I spotted from? I don't know what these red teams doing. Like, I'm happy for them to play like this. They're just giving us the map. It's such a weird thing. Oh, that was pretty shit gameplay by Bushka. Absolutely deserves everything he gets there. Incredible work from me. I don't know who that 57 Tylus is, but he's done nothing. Two horrific shots, hey? $119 damage ammo rack. FU premiums? What? What is he talking about? What? What? Does he mean the Caro? The only premium tank on our whole team is the Caro. They don't fix games in public games, boys. They don't. They absolutely don't. They don't. We have seen the matchmaker try and set you up with teams that win and lose, and it's been horrible. So they nerfed it. They tried to make everyone fight equally, and it was just dog shit gameplay, and no one liked it, which no one really thought they were going to, but still. Heavies have gone down. Very worried. Heavies, all the heavies have gone down. This bloke's doing the tree thing. I don't want to bump him, but at the same time... Wow, that's weird. Wow, wow, wow. AMX-50B's down there. They need to move rather quickly. Their whole team is here. And no one is spotting over there. We really need a hold here. So the light tank is coming this way. Oh dear, there's trouble. Well, the whole point there was to slow them down and suck up resources so the rest of the team had a chance to get through, right? And we gave it our best shot. Like, we held as long as we could. It just didn't matter. Guys, the matchmaker that we have right now is unfortunately much better, despite what everyone wants, than the matchmaker that we got when it was very, very close. No, dude, why are you driving forward? Why are you inviting the danger? That's not a bad call. Because the Yag was setting up for a side scrape. That's actually a really good call. Oh, that's not good. I would love to see them do ratings the same way World of Warships does ranked battles. So basically you've got bronze, silver, gold. Every time you win, you're in, it's like a race each season, right? So you start in bronze and you win and you move up. And there's like ranks within that where you cannot drop that down below. You win, you go up one rank, or you go forward one place. Sometimes it takes 3 wins to get through a rank, etc. And then at the end of that, when you beat bronze level, you get rewards for that. You get flags or special camos, etc. And then you do rank 2. So getting to rank 1 is hard, and you get like a title, like a rank 1 player, or you get like the first 3 people to rank 1 get a special tank, that kind of shit. Like, it's actually really, really good. So I just want to point out that me dragging 3 tanks out of the game and sticking them over on the far side away from the rest of the team has been really positive and given these guys a chance. No, the loyal dog, that doesn't make any sense, because if you're all in 47% lower, at some point you're going to get to 48%. So what? You go up a category? Or do you just stay? Like, and are people 48% lower because they play shit tanks? Or are they 48% lower because they started the account when they had bad internet? Like, it's just really, it doesn't work. Everyone needs to be in the same matchmaking. Everyone. Then it is the same for everyone, right? That's it. You're never going to get a perfect thing where everyone's happy. It wouldn't work, Marky Flanagan. It would not work. Okay, so I've got a 30,000 battle, 48% win rate player who was shit for the first 20,000 battles, and he started watching videos on YouTube, or he stopped playing the T18. What about people that are reroll accounts and are 60% win rate players, but only in the Annihilator? What do? Like, it's just crackers. Leave it as it is. Absolutely leave it as it is. It's the same shit show for everyone. And that is the absolute definition of fair. Thanks so much for that. That was great. Run. Run. Reroll accounts are just reroll accounts. They still get the same shitty matchmaking everyone else does. They still get games they cannot possibly win, which I don't mind, right? What's wrong with the matchmaking? Like, I'm not saying it's perfect, but why the hell are you shooting me? I hate this map so much. I hate it so much. Good luck, Joseph Cook. Hope you're well. Yeah, but Loyal Dog, that's what matchmaking is. It's random. Everyone suffers the same shit. Everyone has the same problems. And that's fair, right? That is fair. You have ratings battles if you want to go and play and get a rating indicator and climb a rating ranking. That's not perfect, but man, I absolutely hated skill-based matchmaking. It did exactly what was on the box. It put everyone to 50%. It made the games unwinnable or unlosable all the time. I started this account, this press account, when skill-based matchmaking came in. And you've seen today, I've had some really good games, right? Skill-based matchmaking, I was literally win one, lose one. Win one, lose one. Win one, lose one. Win one, lose one. I was nearly perfect 50% on this account. There was very, very little I could do. I had very few close games. Rerolls are generally players that know what they're doing and are good players. the rerolls we used to get, there was no such thing as the bot queue, and they would still be flogging everyone. So just get really good tanks. Like there was rerolls that used to just power through and free XP to the T54 and then just play thousands of games in the T54. You know?
Let's get this show on the road.
I've stopped paying attention to the game a lot and I'm just really talking to you guys now. And you can tell I'm not doing nearly as much damage and I'm losing all the time. It's always something. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They're not doing anything. What are they doing? The guys out here, this WZ has been an absolute effing legend. He's worked so hard out there. My mistake was I thought the object had fired 2 shots and was reloading, and he wasn't. Look at these idiots. Thanks very much, Bobby B. Much appreciated, mate. The NA heavy cap card. That's such a good analogy. I mean, he's sideways. He's out sideways. He's just driving sideways. And now they're going to sit in the cap. How many times has this worked? I'll tell you, not often. Especially not when there is a freaking full health freaking Sheridan rolling around who is just going to do whatever he wants. The Sheridan's about to turn up here and shoot them in the ass. Wow, he missed. Oh, no, he didn't. He got that guy. Right. Oh, he left the cap. He left the cap. Oh. Just absolutely hopeless. Just hopeless. Yep. No map awareness. Don't be those guys. That's your 48% player. There's your 55% player. 47%. How many games? 74,000 battles. 11,000 battles. I find it more instructive to look at the average damage. 1,123. 1,285. 779. It's my average damage on this account. 2120. Guys, matchmaking is not the problem. The team you're on, I mean, it's the problem. Sometimes you can't win and you can't lose. But the only thing you control is yourself. And I've been so frustrated playing on North America. In the last couple of streams, we've done a lot better. A lot better. And I've just changed the way I'm playing. You're never going to win 100%. The top 1% of Blitz are barely scratching 70%. The top 1% probably aren't even at 70%. You're talking about mid to high 60s. Don't worry about the matchmaker and all that kind of shit. Just work on getting better. They've only got 2 mediums. They've got a medium and a light, but we don't have a lot of TD support, so I'm playing this very, very softly. And my light tank has left. As they come screaming through the middle. Okay, so I've got 2 choices. Our heavies are holding mid. I can collapse. I can collapse with the light, but it will mean we die. We lose the game. Or I try and spot and hold here as best I can. And I just hope the team can wind around nicely. Yeah, I'm so isolated now. I don't know why the bat chat left. I really don't understand why the bat chat left. Get out of town. Come on. I did my best. I did my best. I couldn't really do damage. I couldn't really do much. That's just how it is. Some days are diamond, some days are coal. So I'll show you what I mean. Like, let's have a look at this. We've lost 3 in a row. Before that, we'd won 2 in a row. Then we lost 1. And then we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 1 before that, right? Am I the same bloke here doing 1,049 damage? 100%. The same bloke here who hopped in that thing and did 4.5k, 3,800 in his first 2 games. There's nothing you can do sometimes. You can't always win. Sometimes the other team is better, right? Yeah, it counts as a loss. The matchmaker, the way your win rate is calculated is if you play 100 games and you win 44 and draw 6, you don't get 50% win rate. You get 44% win rate because it just counts up how many wins you get. How many wins did you win out of 100? I won 44 times, 44% win rate. That's why I just get so frustrated watching people who sit back holding for a draw. Like, it gives you nothing. If you know where our team is, please let me know. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I was there for how long? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them just sitting at the back. I don't know why. There's a heavy back there as well. I don't know why. Do I know what that guy's doing there? Absolutely no idea. No clue. None of it makes sense to me. Not surprised. Gotta do your best. Nothing you can do about it. How thirsty is this T95E6 for that kill? Don't let him come through. He wants to get the kill on me, you grub. Not to worry. We lasted nearly 3 minutes. And considering the fact that we had about 20 health for those 3 minutes, that was an absolute victory. Instead of bitching and moaning about how shit the team was, I just knuckled down and got on with it. I like doing that. I get lots and lots of 5 XPs and I never use them because it's only for grinding new lines, right? And I just don't really play a lot of new lines. I've been around forever, obviously. But the other thing is I don't play fun modes. I hate them. I don't play fun modes. I know everyone gets excited about it. And I've seen other YouTubers doing videos on them. I find them so fucking boring. I find it so boring doing fun modes. All right, we're just about done here, boys and girls. Thank you so much for all who've watched. We just want one more good game in this tank. We've had rough run of it the last 5 or 6, but we've stuck with it. Can't all be wine and Skittles. We have one heavy. Come on. Okay, sure. That was my fault. I forgot that this thing has a lower glacis. Bigger than fucking Art Garfunkel's forehead. Jesus. I'm about to get my buttocks rearranged over here. They're coming up the back door. They've only got 2 TDs and they're both spotted. Okay. There's a T22 medium. We didn't know where he was, but congratulations. We now do. Very happy to take that completely undeserved bounce and run with it. That's all right, mate. You just stay there. See how you go. Should work a treat for you, I think.
That one didn't go through. Enemy armor is damaged.
She's not as nimble as I'd like her to be.
We've lost the track.
Ay, 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 ay. Well, that's it, boys and girls. Another beautiful day here at the dog track is over, and it's ended in victory, as it always should. Let's have a look at the final stats on the Murat. We're slowly building this account back up to respectability. It was at like 50% when I started. What's our how many games? 364. So we're on the way up. 70% win rate, 2,112 average damage. I think the average damage would be a bit higher over time, probably 2,400 or so. And I think the win rate would probably be closer to 60, 63. So a little bit high on one, a little bit low on the other. Good tank. A little bit more sluggish than I'd like. Not really good at getting away from tough engagements. She's not super quick, but the turret was way more reliable than I expected. And it's a pretty freaky cool thing how the gun like pops up through the top of the turret. It's not an oscillating turret. It's actually just a gun with a really, really weird setup, which is interesting. yeah, until next time, look after yourselves, stay safe on the battlefield, and au revoir, amigos. Bye for now. Thanks very much for the support. Thanks very much for the continued thumbs up. Love it. Au revoir, guys.